I can explain on that. Hey everybody, Tyler from Reviews here to review one of my most highly anticipated comedies of the year, A Very Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas. Now I am a huge fan of this series already. I love White Castle. It's one of the greatest comedies of the last decade, and while Escape from Guantanamo Bay was pretty funny too, I felt like it was a notch below White Castle because it went more for a shock effect than the first one, but still, that one was really good as well, and I've been a huge fan of this series, and when I found out they were making a Christmas movie, God only knows what kind of stuff that they are going to get into in this. So Harold is happily married with Maria, but her huge family is coming to their house to celebrate Christmas, and that's when he meets their very strict father-in-law, played by Danny Trejo, and he's tasked with taking care of the family Christmas tree while Maria and the family go out for a midnight mass out in the middle of New York City. And of course, Kumar comes along, the Christmas tree gets destroyed, and they go on a madcap adventure for the night, trying to get a new one before they return. Now I'm going to break out right now and say that I had such a great time with A Very Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas. It was easily one of the funniest comedies of the year so far, and absolutely one of the most unapologetic ones I have seen in years. The writers of this movie, John Hurwitz and Hayden Schlossberg, they have officially joined the ranks of the Neville Dean Taylor duo and James Gunn as the trio of filmmakers that are just the kings of making movies that are so unapologetic with their content that you just go along for the insane ride they take you on, and it is just such a treat in this one because of how far these characters go in this. As usual in the first two films, John Cho and Kal Penn have excellent chemistry together. They banter off each other so well in a very fast-paced dialogue between the two, and in addition they always hint that bromance within each other, but they also take the time to make fun of them not being together for so long, especially concerning Kal Penn's past with the White House. They managed to tie that in such a clever scene in the script that it was easily one of the funniest moments of the movie. Danny Trejo is one of the absolute greatest character actors there are in the business, and this film, he just puts all out into this character of being the intimidating father-in-law over John Cho, in which he had me laughing a lot just because of his facial expressions, because come on, Danny Trejo can intimidate the hell out of you from just the way he looks. Just like the first two films, the scene stealer is Neil Patrick Harris as Neil Patrick Harris, in which this film just puts it all out for his character, which is the funniest he has been in any of the movies. How can you not laugh at this guy's charm, because any time that he was on screen, even though it was probably the shortest he's ever been in any of these movies, he was only in it for about 10 to 15 minutes, but when he was in there, it was golden, and I was laughing hysterically, especially for what covered up from what happened to him in the second movie, carrying up to how he got to heaven and more. It was absolutely one of the funniest scenes in the whole franchise. Once again, I have to give a lot of credit to the screenwriting duo of John Hurwitz and Hayden Schlossberg, who are also writing and directing the upcoming American Reunion movie, another anticipated comedy for me next year, in which I just want to get a behind-the-scenes special on either the Blu-ray or DVD when I buy this stuff. How the hell these guys cook up these insane situations they go through in this film. The movie is totally self-aware too. It knows it's ridiculous, and it pokes fun at nearly anything Christmas related, whether it's the traditions of the holiday or even the toy craze too, because there's a thing in this movie called the Waffle Bot, and I seriously want to Lego my Eggos that are downstairs in the freezer right now and go out and buy one of those right now. And if you're a person that's faint at heart or easily offended, then you should avoid this movie at all costs, because it goes for everywhere from Mexican Americans to African Americans to evangelical Christians to Santa Claus to heaven to God. Just everything is poked in such a ridiculous way that if you don't buy it at all, then what the hell are you doing seeing this film? The 3D was really good in this film as well. Whenever someone smoked weed, they blew the smoke right at you in 3D in the gimmick sort of way. I really like that they went for more of the gimmick approach approach instead of keeping it in the either post-converted or just making you feel like you're part of the experience with them. This was just even better because of how many jokes they poke fun at how 3D has become the way it is today, and just it was easily one of the best 3D movies I have seen since Avatar. If you're a fan of this crazy trilogy, then you have to go out and see A Very Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas. It was hysterically funny, very clever at bits too, and great chemistry as usual between John Cho and Kal Penn. I'm going to give this movie 4 out of 5 stars. I had such a fun time with it. It had great 3D. Make sure to see it with a lot of friends though, because you'll definitely get the full experience out of it then. So I hope you enjoyed my review of A Very Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas. I might review one more movie this weekend, so stay tuned on that. Also make sure to follow me on Twitter and my page on Facebook. Those links are below in the description box. So in the meantime, I'm Tower from Cali Reviews, and I'll see you guys later.